Um, oh my bad. Good morning. I have a couple of issues that I feel like I need to address on my side. Personally, reasons being that a lot has been happening around me. Well, never mind how I look now. It's just an unedited video right now, and I just want to speak out exactly how I feel just now. Um, Let me see. There are certain things about family that you wouldn't understand, but the thing is, you I get the notion that you could never change your family no matter how much you tried or no matter what you did. There's no changing your family. If God has, you know, if God created you, or rather, should I say, if God brought you to the world and born you into a certain family, then you have to grow up in that family. It's just a matter of how you are brought up that actually contributes to how you grow up. So I was brought up in a good home, and everything was great. It's just over the years, meeting wrong crowds and certain people, that's what changed me as a person, and that's what actually, made me turn out to not actually be a savage, but to be a logical and realistic person. Because that's how I consider myself now. In cars passing by, I'm just outside shooting this video, so never mind the background noises. Anyway, with everything that's been happening, I realized that life isn't all a challenge. Like, you never really know when you're doing something right, and you never really know when you're doing anything wrong, because for some reason, the only person that judges you is not really yourself, but it's the next person that actually looks to you. So that's where the judgment comes from. So I'm trying to break free from people's judgments and how they want to, how can I say it? Just try to, well, I don't know really how to explain it, but in a way, mentally, people's judgments affect us all, and some of us take them too literal. Like even a passing joke, a person would literally take it to the heart, and you actually affect them. So I'm trying by all means to actually do this life thing, considering the values of family and all the aspirations that we are brought up to actually look up to. But at the same time, I'm trying to live a life that, according to me, would be fitting and perfect for me, instead of people trying to make a life for me that I don't want. Kind of like how parents used to do in the past, like with arranged marriages and stuff like that. It's just that right now, those things don't happen anymore. It's just up to us as the young kids to decide whether do we still want to aspire to the whole thing of getting married and having babies and having a certain type of idea of a perfect life, or are we just gonna grow up and just create our own lives? Because I feel like that's what I'm trying to do every day, create my own life. And I see how people don't like it, so it kind of baffles me. Like, am I supposed to live pleasing people, or should I actually live pleasing myself? Because in the end, when I fall or when I rise, nobody's gonna be there to say, oh, we've seen you through all of this. There's only gonna be me in the end, and I'm the only person that's just gonna be like, oh my god, so I made it in life and without any troubles. Oh, and one thing I've come to notice, this whole notion of like umuntu gabantu, that is just, I don't know, a stereotypical line that people say in order for us to help, to feel as though we're actually helping each other. But in the end, one way or another, people destroy each other's lives. And I don't know, is it feelings of jealousy or envy, or just pure hatred? Like, I really don't know. But in any case, like, being a young person and actually having to go through all these things and all these emotions, it's kind of hard, because at some point we realized that our parents grew up in a different time where they also went through all these emotions of people being envious of their lives, or people being jealous over them, or feeling hatred towards each other. And now as the youth, it's like we're not moving past that. We're just adopting all those injustices of the past and just, you know, amplifying them into a much, much, much worse rate right now. Because instead of us growing each other as the youth and actually trying to be different, we are just picking up on past ideas and just, you know, living them out. And I kind of wondered, with all the education that we get and all books that we read and the way we view other people's life and how we feel as though people are sometimes living a better life than we are, whereas that's not the case. Sometimes I realize when you live a simple life and you aspire to just being happy each day and actually accepting life as it comes to you, people wonder, how do you do it? How do you always actually break free from the depression and all these emotional turmoils that they send your way? So I kind of realized that sometimes in life, when you're actually being yourself, that's when people are very envious of you, because they don't want you to be you. They want you to be something that you're not. And every time you aspire to be yourself, it's almost like saying that the devil actually whispers in your ear telling you that you'll never do this, you will never make it in life. And the devil is not some cliche human monster that you've never met, but it's actually the next person that's living right next to you. It's actually somebody that you know. In secret, they may be your friend, they may be your best friend, your lover, your everything, and then, but behind your back, they actually stab you and cause turmoil in your life. That's the devil. So, right now, I'm kind of going through life as it comes. Not that I want to be perfect, because I know that there's no such thing as a perfect human being, but I strive to be an imperfectly perfect person in this world, because that's all I can inspire to be right now, I realized. And like Beyonce says, her biggest inspiration in life is to be happy, and that is my biggest inspiration in life. Aspiration, I mean. That's my biggest aspiration. So, with everything that happens in my life, the only thing that I look forward to or long for is to actually be happy with everything that happens. No matter what background I come from, no matter how people see me or try to say, like, no matter what people actually say about me, the only thing I'll do is just aspire to be happy and be myself wherever I can. And actually, like, I made promises to my parents and my family that I will cut back certain things in my life. And as a young child, well, it's really a difficult task for me, but I have constantly cut off all the negativity, all the bad friends, all the wrong things that come as being a teenager that you think are exciting, but they are really not. Some of them could lead to very treacherous ways. But yeah, I am cutting back all those things just so that I can actually live a normal, happy life. That which I know my parents are, it's the only thing that parents actually want for their kids, I've realized, for them to actually live a normal, happy life. So right now, I'm praying that God actually opens up, you know, I don't know, the doors of heaven, if even if that's possible. But yeah, in my mind, it's one thing that actually keeps me going, knowing that the doors of heaven will open for me and I'll actually be able to see manifestations of happiness in my life. And that is all that I want. So yeah, this is B signing in from Rustenburg. This is my third video, and yeah, sometimes I ramble on about a lot of things, but generally, I'm just stating everything that's on my mind and in my heart, and everything that I actually aspire in my life. And I'm hoping that everybody will actually view my videos and actually be inspired or motivated by them. So thank you for watching.